Have you ever made a dua and felt like Allah wasn't answering? What if one sincere dua could change your life in a single moment? What happened to this believer shocked everyone around him. Watch until the end. There was once a young Muslim man who had nothing. No money, no job, no support from people. Every door seemed closed. Every day became harder than the day before. People told him, "Give up. Nothing will change. You've been making dua for years," but every night, when everyone was sleeping, he would raise his hands to Allah and say, "Oh Allah, if this hardship brings me closer to you, then I am pleased, but if relief is better for me, then open a door that nobody can close." Days passed, weeks passed, months passed. Nothing seemed to change. Then one night, after Tahajjud, he cried harder than ever before. His tears soaked the prayer mat, and he repeated, "Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Allah is sufficient for us, and He is the best disposer of affairs." The next morning, something happened. A phone call came, then another opportunity, then another blessing. Within a short time, his entire life changed. Years later, people asked him, "What was the secret?" He smiled and replied, "The miracle wasn't when Allah answered my dua. The miracle was when Allah gave me patience to keep making it." Subhanallah. Sometimes Allah delays an answer, not because He ignores you, but because He is preparing something greater. Never stop making dua. The door of Allah's mercy is always open, and perhaps the dua you make tonight will be the one that changes your life forever. One cold night, while the entire city was sleeping peacefully behind locked doors and dark windows, the young Muslim boy suddenly opened his eyes. The clock showed a time when almost nobody was awake. Silence filled the room. He slowly sat on his bed and looked around. Everyone in the house was still asleep. His parents were sleeping. His brothers and sisters were sleeping. The streets outside were empty. Not a single person knew what he was about to do. Quietly, he stood up. He walked toward the place where he performed wudu every night. The cold water touched his face, yet he welcomed it with patience, because he knew he was preparing to stand before Allah. After finishing his wudu, he spread his prayer mat. The room was dark. Only a small light entered through the window. Tears slowly formed in his eyes. Then he raised his hands toward the sky. His voice trembled, his heart felt heavy, and he whispered, "Oh Allah, you know our struggles, you know our pain, you know the problems we cannot tell anyone. Oh Allah, if nobody helps us, you are enough for us. Oh Allah, open doors for my family, forgive us, guide us, keep us close to you." And as tears fell onto the prayer mat, the young boy had no idea that Allah was already preparing an answer for his dua. Follow and subscribe to Islamic Tales and Wisdom for more powerful Islamic reminders.